I'd like to tell you about this machine that I've recently purchased and the reason why I purchased this particular machine. I've had rheumatoid arthritis since the age of 16. It's affected every joint in my body, and as you can see from my hands, they're all quite deformed and dislocated in all the finger joints. My right elbow doesn't exist any longer, it's gone completely, and my left elbow is permanently dislocated. Back in April this year, I had a fall and broke the end of my humerus. That's the bone that runs from your shoulder to your elbow. And they didn't expect that I would get function back in it to the degree I'd had previous to the fall. I did, but I really struggled to use the hand winding type of machine, so the Cuttlebug or Evolution Advance or anything like that. I really struggle with those. I can do it, but it does cause quite a bit of pain, and so I can only do a few things at a time. I looked on YouTube and did a wee bit of research and looked at what would be the best one for me to try, and so I chose this after reading all the reviews. One of the reasons I chose this was the size here. It takes a bigger embossing folder. I'll just show you one here. This is an A4 size embossing folder, which is great, amazing size, and also it will take dies to this size, but also you can put a number of dies on your platform and put them through at the same time. It's quite a sturdy machine, quite heavy, but that doesn't matter because it's going to be set up on my craft table once I've completed this video, and it will stay there. It's not something I'm going to be carrying around. It has a power button here, which I'll switch on when I go to use it and just demonstrate it quickly for you. I'm not going to go through all the platforms because you can look at the book and you can look on YouTube and see, but they're very similar to the other machines that are available. I'm just going to turn this around so I can actually use it, and just plug in the button, plug in the little cord, and I'm going to pop that embossing folder through. So I'll turn the machine on. All very simple. So it's a matter of just stacking the plates up, and it hits a sensor when it gets in. You don't push it or anything, it just picks it up and feeds through. Simple as that. That's it. So very simple. I'll just switch it off for a moment. That's quick enough for me, it's all I need. It does show on the demonstration on YouTube that the platform will come out and stay there. I haven't seen that, it doesn't do that on this one, but it's not a real major issue to me. I'm going to be always there when the thing's going through the machine anyway. Open it up and pop a little piece of cardstock out, and being awkward here, beautiful impressions. My husband saw this for the first time and he was really impressed. He thought the embossing was just incredible, so that was a bonus and a plus. He doesn't often comment with anything to do with crafting. Now the other thing that I find with these larger embossing folders, they've actually got a slit just in here, so you can feed your card through and lay it back on the platforms, put all the right bits together, and line it up. Might help to turn the machine on. Slip that through, the embossing folder out of the way, and here we have a card that is embossed on the front. It's not embossed on the back, which is wonderful. You don't have a line down the side, which you often do get with putting your embossing folders onto the small embossing folders onto your card. So I am very impressed with that. So simple. I'll just show you some of the dies that I've popped through. This is one of my die books, and I have gone and, since I've been playing, just popped through my dies. Probably see these yellow ones best, some tattered lace dies, and they have cut beautifully. I will show you that in a moment. But a lot of these dies I've gone through and just had a wee play to make sure that everything, all the different dies were cut. I've got various brands in here, and so I'm very happy with the way it's cut. I'll just go back to that lady because it's quite a simple one to do. Just a very quick one. And as I said, there's no need for me to go through all of the various platforms and things. It's just enough to say that it does work. I'm just going to lay that down and put my lady there. And it's also got a magnetic mat that comes with the machine. So you see everything's been well used, well and truly. Different spacer and top plate. And I tend to just lay it in front of it, line all the plates up and feed it through. This is stuck to here, which you can see that has cut perfectly. Just flip that off. Now I have gone through quite a large number of different brands, and it's just cut absolutely fine on all of them. Haven't had any problems. A couple of the intricate ones I've put through a couple of times, but that's not a problem. I mean, you do have to do that with your cuttle bug, and this is a much easier way of doing it. Would I recommend this machine? Absolutely. It's just incredible. It actually makes the difference between me crafting or not crafting now, and so I am finding it wonderful. So there you go. See? That's perfect. All those little bits will pop out. Comes with a manual, so everything's there for you to just follow through. All of the explanations on what platforms to use, all that kind of thing. All very self-explanatory. I guess I should say that you possibly picked up from my accent that I'm from New Zealand, and you can't buy this in New Zealand at the moment. It worked out quite expensive for me to bring it in. I had found one at $199 American and got it shipped over here. Just grabbed my piece of paper for conversion, and that ended up being $312.74 for the New Zealand conversion just for the machine. So that was $199 converted to $312, and I shopped it through New Zealand Post, which is called U-Shop, and that was $112 New Zealand dollars. So the end result for that was actually $400 and almost $25. That's quite a lot for a machine like this. I guess if you lived in the States, you're paying $199 if you can go and pick it up from somewhere. So that's absolutely fine. I am pleased I spent the money. It has been a real boost. I've only had it a week, but I've had such fun playing. I've been able to craft for a couple of hours at a time and have no problems at all. So I'm just loving it, and I would really recommend it for anyone who's got any kind of issues with their hands or their arms, and you're looking for a machine that's going to work for you. So thank you. I hope that this is really helpful to you. Okay, bye.